just want to get some sort of underpainting done that I can allow to dry. I want to do a little bit on painting the portrait turned to the side, you know, somebody's side profile. And I'm actually working from this image that I've already painted before of Lake. Okay, so I'm mixing some orange and burnt sienna together, and I just want to get something like that will explain the general skin shape, you know. And obviously I'm wanting there to be a bit more light here than on the back of the head, so I'm putting in the warmer orangey skin tones at the front of the face here. And I am aware of which part of the skin is furthest forward, even in the first loose explanations. Which part of the skin is furthest forward, and it'll be the nose in this case, and then the upper lip, and the lower lip is sitting back from that a little bit. Yeah. And there's a bit of a shadow in the socket of the eye, which I'm going to explain with some burnt sienna and Viridian green together, just to give it a slightly darker tone. And the same colour can be put here. And you know, in the actual painting there's quite a lot more dark tones, so I'm not afraid to put these in, because they're, you know, very light, and watercolour dries a shade lighter. So just catch some of the drips. I think I will put in some more darks though, so that I can really establish the shadow side. What I'm going to do, so I'm going to mix. It would be nice if you could see my palette. It's just stuck under the butterfly, what you call it, the butterfly screw there on the easel. Okay, and here I am. Okay, so some darks, right. Burnt sienna, alizarin crimson. Alizarin crimson looks like this. And mixed with burnt sienna, and then some Viridian green. Make it just a bit darker there. And the brush is applying the paint so that it's almost parallel to the paper. The brush is almost parallel to the paper when I'm applying the paint, so it's not distressing the surface at all. And it's simple to lift it off as well, especially using the Bockingford paper. So this is some more of the same dark I've just mixed together. And standing back, you can see that the proportions are coming on fine. You know, I can adjust some of the edges later, but it is really helpful to stand back often, and maybe to it kind of makes you do broader strokes too when you stand back. You know, you've got a bit more confidence or something when you move your physical body. You know, this is some kind of Windsor orange. I think it's really reddish orange. So mixed with the other orange, I think it's a good colour to describe the headdress. And of course, really we'll be mainly focusing on the side profile now once it's dry enough. There we are. And even although this is the edge of the face that might feel quite critical, the edges can be adjusted simply enough. This is one way of adjusting the edge while the paint is still wet. I wanted to knock the chin back a little bit there. So you could simply just print off the chin. I'll print off this as well, because there's a bit of a wild card coming in there. So printing it off is one way of adjusting the edge, waiting until it's dry, and repainting the edge where you want it to be when the colour is light enough, when the tone is light enough. That's easily done too. And I'll go over other ways as I do them. Okay. And then you can turn your board. Now you probably can't see this, can you? Okay, because it's interesting what it does when it's turned on its side as well. Okay, that's it for now. I'll let it dry.